Hello everyone, welcome to my video from the first video in my textbook advertising. How are you guys today? I hope you are doing great and have a wonderful day. First of all, I want to say thank you to all my friends from watching and joining my video. I'm really appreciate it. Before we start to the topic, I have some questions. Let me ask something. Have you ever felt bored while learning English language from a textbook? Or maybe confused because the grammar explanations were too difficult? Well, today in this presentation, I'm going to tell you, introduce you, and advertise an English textbook that I think is very interesting and useful for English learners. I hope this presentation can give you a new perspective about a fun and effective way to learn English. So let's get started. Okay guys, so first of all, let me tell you why I chose this book. The first reason is interesting. Yes, exactly, interesting and easy to understand. This book is uses in a simple language and a storytelling approach, so it doesn't feel heavy or complicated to read. And the second reason is suitable for English learners. This book specifically designed for people who are still in the process of learning English, so the content is very appropriate for our level. And third is combines stories with grammar learning. What I really like about this book is that I doesn't separate grammar from reading. They are represented together through story, so the learning feels more natural. And the fourth is, or the last, makes learning English more enjoyable because the content is story-based learning English, which this book feels less like studying and more like reading something fun. Now let's move on to the book summary. Okay guys, now let me give you a brief summary of this book. The title is Learn English with Short Stories, written by Hazimh version and Karen version. For the target readers this book is designed for pre-intermediate and intermediate learners. Now let's look at the main contents of this book. There are four main contexts. The first one is short stories. The book uses short, simple stories as the main learning material. The second is grammar reference. Each lesson includes grammar points that are explained in a clear and simple way. And the third is vocabulary practice. Learners are given exercise to practice and explanation the vocabulary. And the fourth is reading comprehension. There are activities that help learners understand and analyze the text they read. And the purpose of this book is to help learners improve their English skills through stories, combining reading, grammar, and vocabulary all in one place. Okay guys, now let's talk about the strengths of this book. I found at least three main strengths. The first strength is easy to understand. The language used in the book is simple and clear, so even learners who are not yet confident in English can follow along without feeling lost or overwhelmed. And the second strength is engaging story. The story in this book makes learning less boring. Instead of just studying grammar and rules from textbooks, learners can enjoy reading a story while learning at the same time. This makes the whole experience much more interesting. And the third strength is improve several skills. One of the best things about this book is that learners don't just practice one skill, they can practice reading, grammar, and vocabulary all at the same time. So it's very efficient and comprehensive for a single textbook. So guys, if the book have a strength, they also have a weakness, yes. Of course, the textbook is perfect. So now let me share the weakness I found in this book. The first weakness is limited speaking practice. The book provides more reading and grammar activities than speaking text, so learners may need extra speaking practice outside the book. If you are looking to improve your speaking skills, you will need to find additional resources. And the second weakness is few listening exercise. Listening activities are limited because they are mainly focused on reading comprehension and grammar learning. So, for learners who want to train their listening skills, this book alone won't be enough. And the third is less challenging for advanced learners. Some stories and exercises are quite simple, which might not fully challenge for advanced English learners. So this book is best suited for the pre-intermediate to intermediate level, not for those who are already advanced. So yes, this book has its limitations, but they don't take away from its overall value for the right audience. Now this is the part where I want to convince you why should we read this book. The book is recommended because for key reasons. First is help learners build vocabulary. Learners can consistently expand their word being in the practical and contextual way. The second is grammar learned naturally through story. Instead of memorizing grammar rules out of content, the book allows learners to see grammar in action within real sentence for the stories. And the third is makes English learning enjoyable. Because the content is story-based, the learning experience feels like and fun. It doesn't feel like a burden. And the fourth is suitable for self-study and classroom learning. So, as the tagline says, learning in a fun and simple way, and I truly believe this book can delivers on that promise. So guys, now let me show you a real example from the book so you can see what the actual content looks like. On this page, we can see two sessions side by side. On the left side, we have short story passage. This is from lesson 2 with the topic siblings. As you can see, the vocabulary and sentence structures are appropriate for pre-intermediate learners. And on the right side, we have the vocabulary sessions. After reading the story, learners are given a list of new words to write down and learn. Then there are comprehension questions. How old is Aura? Or what does Laura's brother do? Which train learners to understand the story is in more depth. So this is a good example of how the book combines reading and vocabulary. And still on the example from the book sessions, this slide shows us the grammar explanation part. Here we can see a grammar lesson on degrees of adjective and the verbs have and the verbs have and have got, and the grammar is presented directly with a clear example sentence such as this is a big house, my house is bigger than their house, it is the big house in the village, so learners can immediately see the pattern in use. Then it also shows examples of have and have got, like I have a daughter, I don't have a son, he has got a nice apartment. Again, and using sample, a real life sentence, this is what I mean by the grammar being easy to understand. It's not just theory, it's shown through example that learners can easily follow and apply. Alright guys, we're almost at the end. Let me wrap up with a conclusions. Learning English with a short story is easy to understand. The language is simple and accessible for pre-intermediate and intermediate learners, and helpful for English learners. It covers reading, grammar, and vocabulary all in one book, making it a complete learning tool. And interesting and practical. The story-based approach makes learning enjoyable, and the book can be used for both for self-study and in the classroom. I very highly recommended it, especially for those of you who are at the pre-intermediate to intermediate level and want to learn English with a more fun and engaging way. And that's to the end of my presentation. I hope this textbook's advertising has given you a good overview of Learn English with stories, with short story by Hazimh and Karen Murjan, and maybe even inspired you to pick it up and start reading. Thank you so much guys for your time and attention. I'm Hilya Hazimh with the student number ID is 006. If you have any question, I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you very much guys for your attention.